my dress, oh, my fancy dress. I don't know why I'm wearing it, I must confess. Oh, my dress, I love my dress. Would someone tell me why I put it on?
Yes, yes, your dress, your fancy dress. 'Twas such a pleasure airing it, restitching and repairing it. God bless your dress, it's one fine dress, and I will tell you why you put it on. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime. Madam, you're the hostess and it's happy wedding time.
Wedding bells will ding, wedding bells will dong, wedding bells will ding-a-ling and we will ding along.
Your dress, your fancy dress. We're very, very glad you put it on.
So am I.
Wedding guests have come.
Wedding guests are here. Wedding guests are at the door and soon they will appear.
Where did they go?
I'm Robert, the bridegroom. I'm here to marry Janet. That scoundrel felt his body to my love a lot.
I'm George, that's George, his best man, George. I'm honored to be doing what a best man ought. I'm Miss Tyler, now don't worry about this whole wedding planned out. The key is organization, see? Each string represents a task yet to be completed. Yell at the florist, pay the musician, book the minister. This whole wedding is going to run like clockwork.
There's going to be a wedding?
Come on, George.
Did you hear?
I'm Drowsy, producer. I've lost my leading lady. I've got to stop this wedding or I'm going to get shot.
I'm Kitty, just Kitty. I came with Mr. Belting. I'll be a leading lady if I get my shot.
What pastry chefs, what pastry chefs? We cross our hearts, what pastry chefs? No bakery, a bakery is what we got.
I'm not a fool, my name is Adolfo. I am the king of romance, so I kiss a lot.
You are the king of romance, so you kiss a lot. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime, wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding time. Someone hasn't come, someone isn't here. Where is Janet Vandergraff and when will she appear?
Oh, my!
this show as best as I can. Don't worry, because the plot is well worn. So, we begin with a warm welcome from the love-struck room.
Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Who would have thought that I, Robert Martin, would be marrying a glamorous showgirl, and that glamorous showgirl would be giving up a successful career for me, Robert Martin. Now, if it weren't for this darn prohibition, I'd say let's raise a glass to Janet Vandergraff, the most beautiful girl in the world.
Oh, absolutely not!
Excuse me.
The groom mustn't see the bride on the day of the wedding. It's bad luck.
I hope you heard that, because that's the plot. Basically, hang on for the ride.
Breakfast will be served in the Arabian room.
Oh, follow me.
I say, it's a little early in the day to be drinking, isn't it?
I don't understand the question.
Look, just keep Janet away from Robert. You're the chaperone. It's your only job.
Aye, aye, Mom. Oh, Robert. Who's my little monkey?
I'm your little monkey.
Come on.
Hey, you can walk by myself, mister.
So, the bride and groom are whisked away, and we turn our attention to the B plot, which involves the producer.
Mr. Felton?
Getting married and leaving show business.
Mr. Felton?
Doesn't she know I got an obligation?
Mr. Felton.
Okay.
Mr. Felton, I could be a leading lady. You said it yourself, I'm useless in the chorus.
Kitty, I've already told you, you ain't got what it takes.
But I've been taking lessons. Singing, acting, ballet.
Ballet?
Yeah, that too. Last week I auditioned for Swan Lake.
A little annotation here. Kitty and Belting were a couple in real life. Jack and Sadie Adler. Now here's a familiar comic construct. A stupid woman and her long-suffering companion. Well, she appears stupid, but in the end she does something clever and makes us all wonder whether it's all just an act. The irony here, Sadie was actually quite stupid. Jack had to explain all the jokes to her. But still, she had a wonderful career on stage. And at the time, theater was the only place stupid people could earn a decent living. This was before television, of course.
Kitty, I don't got time for this.
And for Mr.
Oh, not
That's a nice profiterole.
Hey, boys, I'm not that hungry.
Then perhaps we can give you something else to chew on.
Yeah.
Something that ain't food.
What?
Your confusion is to be expected. Although we stand here before you under the guise of innocent pastry chefs, we are also, and primarily, employees of a certain individual.
A certain individual.
A certain individual. Who happens to be the single largest investor in Belting's Follies. Now, he has sent us here as pastry chefs to express his concerns about Miss Vandergraff's impending nuptials. Specifically, that if she gets married and leaves the show, then there ain't no show.
Say, don't I know you?
No, you don't.
Have you ever spent any time in Toledo?
Have you spent any time in a coma?
No, but I have cousins in Seattle.
Boys, Kitty's tell your boss there isn't going to be any wedding. You have my word.
We'll take your word, all right. Let's go back on that word would be a recipe for disaster. Now, we hope we made ourselves perfectly eclair. One can only hope. You biscotta me. A trifle much. Don't talk with me.
Hey, boys, you can cut a pastry chef routine.
Alas, we got not. We're on the lam. Lamb's an entree, you macaroon.
The gangsters were played by interchangeable vaudeville duo, the Tall Brothers, John and Peter Tall. Well, they were born Abram and Mendel Masloskowitz, but were renamed at Ellis Island by a sarcastic immigration official. They were the typical example of the early Broadway gangster, full of wordplay, stylized movement, but not very intimidating. Well, unless you find dancers intimidating, which I do, for reasons that wouldn't be appropriate to the situation.
We'll leave the matter in your hands, Mr. Belting. In the meantime, feel free to browse from the dessert carousel.
Yeah, try the Toledo surprise. It's to die for.